Welcome back for another book video. I had just recently recorded the summer devotional earlier today, but I just wanted to take out the time to go over my current reads. I know I had shared a short, as I mentioned a while back, guys, in my last video. As far as my fall reads, I already have them together. I'm not buying no more books no time soon, because like I had shared with y'all, like I had a bad habit of buying just books, just overhauling buying books, and then I never got around to reading everything that I bought. So it was just like, I'm spending all this money splurging on these books that I didn't like actually read, or I would tend to like give the book away, yada yada yada. So I told myself the books that I currently have, I'm going to finish those first before I even think about buying anything else. So I did do a YouTube short a while back. I had did a Second and Charles book haul, which I had shared. So these are the books, guys, that I had bought in my last haul. This book was included in my thrift haul a while back. If you haven't checked that video out, please feel free to do so. So I'm gonna go over these right quick, and I'm gonna also share the current reads that I had got from the library. So the first book is My Favorite Sister by Jessica Knoll. Okay. 7 Days in June by Tia Williams, even though June has came and went, but I still plan on reading this book. Meridian by Alice Walker. The Good Girl by Mary Kubica. Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. Annie John by Jamaica Kincaid. And those were the 6 I had got from Second and Charles. Real Easy by Marie Ratusky. I had got this at a thrift store at my in my latest thrift haul. So those 7 books, guys, will be a part of my fall reads. As you can see, I am fully stocked when it comes to fall, so I am not lacking nothing when it comes to having something to read for this upcoming fall season. So I want to take out this time to share the books that I had went to the library yesterday. Usually when I watch our videos, my YouTube girl vloggies, if y'all recommend books and it intrigues me, I have this section in my journal that I actually write down the title and the author. So whenever I go on a book run, library run, or if I'm just like doing like, just a random bookstore run or whatever the case may be, I take my journal so I can be on the lookout of the books that I wrote down that I want to read that was recommended by y'all. So I went to the library yesterday, as I mentioned. So 2 of the books that was a part of the books I had found from that y'all recommended. Okay, the first one is called Find Me by Andre Ackerman. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right. So this book was recommended. Plan on reading this. And these books are due on October the 6th, so I have a good bit of time to dive into them. And the second book that was recommended to me by y'all was Death of an Author. I'm not going to even try to pronounce her name because I know I'm going to torture it. So this was the second book that was recommended to me. And as far as those 2 books, guys, those were the only 2 books that was on my list that was in stock at the library that I could find. The next 2 books I had picked out on a whim. The first one is called Between Friends and Lovers by Charlene Abuba. And I had picked this book out on a whim. I had read the synopsis. It was very intriguing to me, so that's the reason why I ended up picking it up. And the book I'm currently reading, because I told you I had been in a slump lately, so the book that I'm currently reading, this wasn't recommended to me. I picked this book out on a whim too. It's called The Banker's Wife by Christina Alger. And I am, oh, okay. Okay, so I'm 108 pages in, guys. The book is very, very good. It's a very slow burn at first, but it's starting to pick up. I like the point of views, like, the chapters, as far the chapters aren't numbered. The story is being told from two different point of views, from two of the main female characters in the book. So it's a very easy read. It's not very hard to, pick up. I really do love it because it's a thriller, which is my go-to. And like I said, I've been in a slump lately, so I was like, let me read something that's going to get me out this slump. And I knew that a thriller would do the job, and it did, because obviously I'm 100 something pages in already, and I do plan on reading more today. So yeah, this is the current one that I got this book yesterday, and I started it yesterday. This is also from the library, and this is due on the 6th of October. But I'm pretty sure I'll probably have this wrapped up before the end of the week, for sure, because it's a really good book. Okay, guys, so our current book our current book club is this Sunday coming up, as I mentioned in my last vlog. And the book that we are reading, our main read, I don't have a copy of the bonus read. I don't know if I'm going to be I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the bonus read, which is okay, because I can always still read it, even after the meeting. But our main read is The Serpent Called Mercy by Roanne Liu. This is the main read. I have this book in the physical and also the audio, so I've been going like pretty much back and forth with both, because I had told my cousin, because like she already finished the book, but I had told her with the audio, the narrator has a very strong accent. So when I had first started listening to the audio, it took me a while to just, get in the mood of the book. So that's why I say it was a good thing that I was going back and forth between the audio and the physical copy, just so it can be an easier flow for me with the book. So yeah, guys, yeah, I'm currently a few chapters in the book. Don't mind the bookmark. The bookmark is not even in the place, but I do have the place marked on my audio, so I'm fine. I already know where I stopped at. So this is our current read. This is a fantasy. Fantasy is not really my go-to. I don't read a lot of fantasy books, but I do love when one of the members in the book club meeting that I'm in recommends a fantasy book, because it is a genre that gets me out of my comfort zone, and I tend to enjoy the books that we read when it comes to fantasy. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to do a quick video of my current reads. Fall is coming up on the 22nd, the official day of fall. Like, I know some of y'all are already like, already started like getting in the mood or whatever, and I'm for it, because as y'all know, like, fall is my favorite season. I love it. So, and it's also a reason for me to read more thriller books, which is my favorite genre. I love thriller, mystery, suspense. So yeah, and y'all, I've been enjoying this book so far, so I will definitely give a review once I finish it. I will do probably like a separate video just giving a full review, and also will be discussing In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle. That's a romance summer. It was a quick read. That was my second read by Rebecca Searle. I had read One Italian Summer by her, and I had did a video on that, and I loved it. So I ended up reading In 5 Years. I did that on audio. The audio wasn't bad at all. I think it was like 6-7 hours. So I finished that book in like a day or so, and I enjoyed it. Rebecca Searle, she she has a writing style that she likes to go back in time. It's like a, it puts you in the mind of like, if you like books like The Time Traveler's Wife, if you like books that like it's like the setting is like in the present, but she also goes back in time, or sometimes she goes into the future. It just really depends. But like in One Italian Summer, she actually went back in the past. And in 5 years, she goes back and forth between the present and the future, like stuff that's happening right now. And then like the main character is experiencing things that happens in the future that hasn't, like she sees it like in her visions, dreams, or whatever the case may be, but the particular turn of events hasn't quite happened yet because it's in the future, if that makes sense. So I really do like her style of writing. It's cute, it's unique, and it's different, and you don't really read a lot of books like that. But like I say, if you're interested in those kind of things, like I will recommend her books. They're quirky, and they're also short. They're very short. Like I think her books, the last two I did read by her, were no longer than 300 pages. So it doesn't take long to complete them at all. So yeah, guys, that is my official fall haul for now. I will keep y'all updated for sure on how I feel about all the reads, and I will see y'all for the next video. Bye.